Oh, are we ready?
Yep.
Tell me when we can go.
We can go.
Okay. This is now 7:12, I believe. I'm going to start the meeting of the Trumbull Day Commission. We have Bridget Dial, Tracy Galla, Jennifer,
Glenn. Irving Glenn.
Preston, and Dana Lonigan present. We have a forum, Kathy.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start. We start with I'm looking for the agenda, which was just on my computer a second ago.
Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you, Kathy.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
under God,
indivisible,
with liberty.
with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We have no minutes from the prior meeting, do we?
No,
Okay, so we don't need approval of those minutes.
that is true.
I'm still looking for what I think is my agenda's hiding behind the Zoom.
Oh, the next is the review of the financials, which you want me to shore up and get
Right.
a more detailed accounting.
The financial information that we had seemed to be a little bit incomplete, so there were too many questions to bring out right now. So we'll wait until the next meeting to go over that. The next item?
RFP for the carnival and the fireworks, which I sent everybody, and I would just ask, just go through it. Purchasing made some changes to, we have not done an RFP since 2019. We didn't have the carnival in 20. We extended 19s for 20 and 21, or 21 and 22. So now we have to go out to bid for the carnival and the fireworks. So I want just other eyes on the RFP as far as dates, prices, times, and so on. And then as soon as we've got that squared away, I will get them back to purchasing. And he will go out to
When
bid.
did you send that out? Today?
I sent it out today. Let me
Okay.
see. I sent it out today. At nope, not
Okay,
that. You say it?
I think so. Proposals for Trumbull Day Carnival.
Yeah. Yes, there should be two of them there. And it went out at 11 o'clock this morning.
I'll get back to you either tonight or tomorrow morning
Okay.
on that.
So I
Next
see
on
one
the
place where there are just two different times listed.
Okay.
Under the proposal, on the second page, the top of that page where it says specifications and requirements.
Carnival
Highlighted.
or fireworks?
Carnival one,
Okay.
sorry. I wasn't sure which one I was in, but it's about the carnival. So this is the highlighted section where it says the proposed term of this agreement for 2 days of operation. Friday says 6:30 to 10:30. And then down below, it says the Trumbull Day Carnival schedule is Friday, the 30th from 6 to 10:30. So we just need the 6 or 6:30. The last year it was 6:30. I'm not
Okay.
sure if one of them was an error or if it was meant to read that way, but
Saturday 2 to 10:30. Friday, we want 6:30 to 10:30, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then Saturday 2 to 10:30.
Yes.
No rain date for Friday, rain date only if Saturday is rained out. And the rain date would be Sunday from 4 to 10:30, provided fireworks are Sunday, correct?
Correct.
What are the
Otherwise-
dates again for Trumbull Day?
The dates are June 30th and July 1st, Friday night and Saturday.
All right, thanks.
All right, so Preston, if you could just look at that highlighted section and make sure we're consistent through.
Okay. Oh, sure. I'll, either I'll get back to you by tomorrow morning,
Okay.
11.
I think everything else was, was from the last RFP that went out, so it's probably pretty standard. Yeah, I know the company that we've
I'm
used.
looking at this now on the rain date. It says Saturday the 8th. We would want them on Sunday the 9th. All right, I'm sorry, Sunday the 2nd.
Hold on one second. If rain out is
Sorry.
up, rain date will be July 2nd.
I'm
Is
looking
it on,
at back.
it's on the fireworks one?
Yes.
Okay.
the
There's
Saturday the 8th.
Is, okay, Saturday, July 1st. Okay, so Sunday,
2nd.
July 2nd. Okay.
I'll review it, Kathy, and get back to you.
All right. It's going to depend on the fireworks company too, if they're available on the 2nd and the 3rd. It could be tough because we're late getting this out. Preferred duration says 22 to 24 minutes, but further back it says the display must provide at least a 25-minute dynamic show. Do we remember whether it was a full 25 minutes?
I'm pretty sure it was. There were no complaints. I know that.
All right.
I think
so
it
I'm gonna-
was because we, with the band got like a 30-minute break. And
Okay.
so I'm pretty certain
Okay.
we wedged it that way.
All right, so then I'm going to change the preferred duration that's on page 3, I think, to 25 minutes. And then it matches what's in the back.
Okay.
All right,
Dave just chimed in from the other room. He timed it last year. It was 26 minutes.
26 minutes?
I
Okay,
had no idea that he timed it.
Of course, he timed it.
Oh, Dave.
I would expect nothing less of Dave.
Uh,
Was your sister
okay,
there,
so
Tracy?
just probably a quick go through, and I will go through it with Kevin in purchasing, and then it will go out. And hopefully we'll
Okay,
get
great.
3 bids, and if we don't, the non-response counts as a response, so we just need to get some responses. Did you find your agenda, or you want me to continue?
And then I found it, and I don't know, I disappeared, but I found it and then I've lost it again. I thought I printed it. Here it is on my phone.
Why don't you share it? Share it on the screen.
No,
You're
I've
asking
got
a
it
lot
on
of me, Jen.
food trucks. Tracy, do you have a report on food trucks?
I've received some inquiries from returning vendors, from some new vendors. So now that I have the date, I'll update the application and get that out to our returning vendors. I always give them the right of first refusal for their spots. So I'm hoping that the 15 we had last year will return. If not, I'll fill in those spots with a couple of new ones.
We had talked last year about raising the price a little bit.
We
Right.
did raise it last year from the previous year.
We did? Was it?
Yep.
Maybe I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, so it'll stay the same this year. We hadn't raised
How
it
mu-
in
how
in
much
all
is
the
it?
years. It is 600 for the 2 days.
For the 2 days, and we make them pay for 2 days, or,
Everybody was there 2 days. Yep.
okay,
Last year, everybody did the full 2 days. That first year, we had 3 days. It was, somebody could only do Friday or that kind of thing, but yeah, the
Okay.
last couple of years, everybody's wanted to be there the whole time and has been able to be, so.
okay.
Okay, thank you, Tracy. Bridget, do you have, that was an excellent report. Thank you, Tracy. Bridget, do you have an excellent report to give us?
Yeah, we're just getting the ball rolling. I wanted to confirm dates before I went out and solicited for entertainment. I think the kind of fun cover band like last year, I think that was a really big success. I don't know that we'll use them again, but I think that kind of band was a crowd pleaser. So.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think the sound guy that we used last year was really good and was more affordable than previous years. So I'll see if he's available again. And then Kathy, you had sent me a couple of entertainers. I think the steel drum band would be really fun, maybe during the day on Saturday,
That would be fun. They are
right?
fun.
So I think that's, maybe early on in the day, and then see if we can do like a Friday night, and then maybe like midday Saturday, and then, a headliner again on Saturday night.
Okay.
I know that Tony Silver had asked me for, I sent him to you. Oh, Kathy, you're nodding, you forwarded that to Bridget?
So maybe we'll have them play Friday night.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that he had hooked up with you. Is that your report?
That's it for today. Yep.
That was very good. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
It all depends on whether the showmobile will roll.
Okay.
So what is our alternative?
We don't have to, in order of this, how's it, Kathy, do you have a report on the showmobile, or was that it?
That I have not looked for the showmobile yet, but I do know with the ARPA money that came, there are a couple of towns who purchased showmobiles. So I might pursue that angle. We still have ARPA money left. Be nice to have our own showmobile.
I agree.
You use
Yeah.
it for the parade. There's a lot of things
Yeah.
it can be used for.
And then we can
Mhm.
like rent it and make up.
Yeah. I will, I didn't want to contact her until after we had our meeting, so I will contact Stratford and see if it's available.
Okay, we have not done anything with sponsorships at this point, have we, Kathy?
No.
Okay.
I have not. We
Vendors,
need to, vendors, we need to decide if we're going to do the vendors. I think we only had 4 that paid, and everybody else was a nonprofit or volunteer organization. I don't know how anybody feels about just saying no vendors, no booths. I don't know. What think you?
I don't know that it's worth it, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like they don't get enough business, the ones that are selling stuff. I think it's a lot of effort for not a lot of profit. And I don't think that that's what people are coming for. You know what I mean? They're not coming to Trumbull Day for that kind of stuff.
No, I know the woman with the jewelry complained that she didn't do well and
Yeah.
that kids were taking stuff off her. She had so much out. I was contacted by one of the face painters who had, and I don't know which face painter. I have to go back and look, because I know we had trouble with one and not trouble with the other one. So, I mean, a face painter, you could kind of sit near the entrance maybe to the carnival. I mean, face painting is something that parents do for their kids. The volunteer fire department will be there. I had spoken with one of the police officers who had said that he would like to set up like the scuba and water rescue display, the equipment that the police use. So maybe if we go kind of in that direction, more local Trumbull community organizations, maybe EMS could have some sort of demonstration, the fire department, the police department, if we don't want to go reaching for vendors and trying to put them in their place and make sure they have tents and the whole thing. I could kind of focus on the other side of it and have local organizations maybe come and set up.
I think it's nice
I
to
think-
allow local nonprofits and groups who just want to, be there to be a part of it, especially from the community. Like the Scouts, they also had a great activity.
They did.
That they were running their, that archery, they were doing some things. So if we can encourage groups who come to do some activity that will bring people to their table too, some sort of
Yeah.
craft, the face painting, whatever, things like that, rather than selling things, it also gives people something for their children to do. I'm just thinking the Scouts, because theirs was something that really was popular.
Well,
And it
even the
Yeah.
Elite Bookstore, when they
Right.
came, they drew
Right.
quite a crowd to their table. Initially when we do the sponsorships, we offer people who do the sponsorships a spot to set up, but very few of them do. And the ones who used to sponsor and set up now just pay the $100 to set up, and they've dropped the sponsorship. So we can talk more about that. That doesn't happen till later anyway, so we can talk
Okay.
more about that.
Unless somebody else has something to discuss on that, okay. Then let's move on to sponsorships we talked about. Beer and wine sales, Dana, do you have anything about that with Rotary?
You're
kinda
muted,
silent.
Dana.
I have the MOU done. I just have to get the Rotary to sign it, and then everything else is good.
Perfect.
Did we have a breakdown of how that was last year, having the new edition of the seltzers?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Kathy's in the figures?
Joe dropped the check off a few weeks ago, so I'd have to go back and look and see how much it was.
Like, does
It
Rotary
was-
keep
it
track
was a
of what they
decent
sold?
amount. It was a
The check
decent
was,
amount, but I don't have the
half of it-
breakdown.
Roughly $3,700.
Yeah,
After expenses, so they split the net. So I'm not sure that the seltzers really made a big difference, because they do take away from the beer. So, address that later on down the road.
Yeah, it was nice to give people that option, I think.
Yeah.
okay, I do
I-
have to go to the Board of Ed to get their
Seltzers,
permission.
I'm referring to the other drinks that, not just plain seltzers, I don't drink them, so I've forgotten what the names are, but.
Is it a cider?
No, they're not alcohol, but they're alcohol, but they're not a hard liquor. We can, at the
Okay.
next meeting. Okay. Thank you, Dana.
Okay, you're welcome.
Rentals, Kathy, we haven't done anything with that yet?
No, but I am going to arrange for setup and breakdown of the chairs and the tables so that we can just, we're not doing that all night, the last night. We had them set up the tables and take down the tables, but we had to take the chairs out of the way for them to get to the table. So it wasn't very expensive. I mean, it wasn't a lot of money. If we have them break down the tables and break down the chairs, then it's theirs to set up and it's theirs to break down.
Great
You want to
idea.
Reach out to the marching band again about their tent, just to make that
Yes.
contact? Okay,
Yes.
and then I'll send them to you when we're ready to finalize it, but I'll give them the date.
Okay.
Okay, does anybody else have anything else they'd like to just bring up at the meeting tonight? Okay, I think we've covered everything on the agenda. Thank you all for coming. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Could we set a next meeting date so that it's not so short notice?
Thursdays
Month.
work for me if it's not the first Thursday of the month
About the 23rd?
of,
March.
March 23rd, August. I'll come in August. March
fine.
23rd. Are we better on Zoom, do you think?
Yeah.
You like Zoom better? All right, I will plan for a March 23rd. Bill, it's up to you if you can handle a Zoom that night. Okay,
okay, so, after that discussion do I get a second for the motion to adjourn?
I second.
oh, who made the
all-
motion? I'm sorry.
Dana.
Dana made the motion and I second.
Okay,
Now we're supposed to have discussion, but I think we've already had it, unless somebody has something to say. All in favor? Aye, say aye.
Hi.
Thank you all for coming.
Okay, thank you.
thank you,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye.